What's up, everybody? Welcome to another one. Today we're going to be making a rope scrape, and I'm going to show you what you need to do to get out in the woods and get those trail cameras on some mock scrapes with a little bit of rope. So let's get right to it. Okay, so this is kind of what I want my end product to look like, and I'm going ahead and kind of pre-staging this and getting a lot of the work done here at home so that when I get out in the woods I can minimize the amount of setup time that I'm out there and hopefully keep a few ticks off me like anybody would want to. So what I've done is I've taken this board, and over here at the end I've marked out 36 inches. I got like 20 foot of this rope. I actually got the offcut whenever I went to town and got it. And then I've marked up here where this black electrical tape is so it doesn't unwind completely. I've marked it up 6 inches and then just frayed that end out. So I'm going to do another one here and I will show you exactly what the process is like. So I had this end already electrical taped up. I just did this end here up that 6 inches, saving you the time of watching it be taped up. And then after that I just unroll this, untwist it so that it's frayed out a little bit. So you're gonna have those three main cords, and then you're gonna have all these little smaller twine bits, and I just pull them apart a little bit to start it. I get that bit kind of started, and then in a very redneck fashion you can kind of just beat those to where they open up more. If you need to, untwist them some more, but you can really just flog that and then it'll be kind of untwisted. And of course, this being out in the wind and the deer coming up, because I'm going to apply most of my scent here and this a little ways up the rope from this, those deer are going to come up, they're going to chew, nibble, nuzzle this, and it'll fray out more in the wind and with them deer kind of picking on it. So get that out there. And then right here above this electrical tape, I'm just going to take my knife, and then if you have a good sharp knife, it should cut through it pretty fast. There you go. And then you got a whole new second piece ready to go. So I'm going to do a couple of these. Right now I should only need about 3. I got plenty more, that I can make. So there's one, and it's pretty compact. I mean, you can just kind of bundle that up, throw it in a backpack, what have you. Take it in the woods with you. Whenever I hang this up, I'm going to hang it, kind of in a tree. You'll see here in just a minute, but I'm going to probably fasten something onto this end. I'm either going to run like a sharp screwdriver or some kind of pick through this, and then almost like threading a needle through here, and then put more electrical tape around so that really holds up in the tree. I've also thought about, I have some larger zip ties, running a zip tie through it and then just zip tying it to the tree. But this should be up where the deer can't get to it, and then this should be hanging down. So I'm going to do more of these, and then next thing you should see is me out in the woods. Well, everybody, I've made my way out here now. I found a spot where I want to put this rope up. This spot, I actually put a camera on the exact tree I'm going to put it on today, last year. This is a spot where I got the first video of the buck I actually ended up shooting last year. He was in here with some of his buddies, and he was just walking through here. I'm pretty sure they use the trail that's actually behind the camera right now, and they just pass through here regularly. So I'm going to put this rope up and see what we can what we can get on camera this year. Hopefully something as impressive as I got last year, at least for my area. So let me get you set up on a tripod so you can see what I'm doing exactly. Alright, so I got my rope that I'm going to use, and I'm wanting to put it along this larger branch up here. This one right down here below, it's actually dead, but it's still strong enough that it still holds together, so I can't break it completely off yet. So this rope's actually short, so what I've done is taken some of this thinner gauge twine, and I've just ran it just through one of the twists right below where I have my electrical tape, and then I'm just going to hang it up the height that I want it in the tree. And I'll just tie it off. You want this fairly low to where if pawns come by, they can smell it. Every deer is going to be able to smell a different one that comes through. So I want to give it every opportunity I can. And I'm not doing anything fancy as far as knots. I just want it to hold. And I figure if it can hold me like 180 pounds, or at least me pulling down on it, it's going to be strong enough to hold any deer or anything that comes up and messes with it. I might actually move it out a little bit. From the tree. Probably right in there. So it's on a slope, but it's still about waist height. So anything that comes by, they should be able to smell it. And hopefully we get them on camera. I've got them kind of fenced in here. They actually come, let's see if I can get it right in the camera, right through here, through that taller grass out there, right in there. There's a little trail, and then I have them fenced off over here, kind of with a stick, and they actually come in behind all these limbs here that are down. But right now I'm going to grab my camera and place it on that tree, and I'll probably have to put it fairly low on the trunk because this is on a hillside, so this will actually be sitting up higher than the deer so that I know that I can get them on camera for sure. Alright, got that set up there now, and then I think I've got it to where it should be shooting about pretty close to what you're kind of looking at. Should be about the frame of my video. I'm going to put it on video mode, and then of course if I am correct, the deer will come in from this direction and up to the rope. One thing I did allude to earlier in the video that I should go ahead and address now, you can put scent on these. That's why it's usually fanned out, plus those deer are going to come up and nibble on this. They're going to leave their own scent on it. So there's going to be their own scent trace of naturally roaming deer through here. I'll link two different types of scents that you can put on these down below. One is Hodag. It's listed as a non-glandular lure, so I'm assuming it's just a curiosity lure that bring the deer in. I haven't tried it. I'm not going to put anything on this. I can smell this twine, so I'm assuming that the smell of this alone is going to be enough for them deer to come check it out. Just saves me that much more money. Another one is, I think it's Smokey's Deer Lure. So I'll post it down below. It is a like an orbital glandular lure, so you can put that on there. It'll smell like there's been a deer in the area, and it should bring those deer in and check it out. But for now, I'm going to leave this to swinging in the tree, and hopefully we have something come by. I'll probably come check this next week. Well, got that set up there behind me. I do want to just point out that like these early season trail cameras like this, they're really just getting you a census of what deer are on the property. This place has always been great because this is a major bedding area for these bucks. They're probably in there right now in the shade. It's like it's 12:30 right now, so they're probably sitting right up there in them woods in the shade, not getting out, not eating, just cooling off, staying that way until they can come out in the evening when it's a little nicer. So the deer we're going to get on this camera, it's going to be probably a lot like last year. We're going to give you an idea of what's out here, what's roaming around, what's cruising, give you size estimates. It's really early. I mean, it's going into the first week of July now. So it'll be at the end of the first week of July when I come get this camera again and we see what's out here. So that's going to be kind of where we're standing. They'll start like, you know, in August is when we'll have them close to hard antler and rubbing, and actually maybe starting to move kind of into their bachelor or into their more of their range of chasing does. Here in Missouri, we start our bow season at middle of September, like September 15th roughly. I don't know what day it is this year. And then it just goes through January. But that should give us an idea what we're working with. And usually later in the season, we put more cameras out, and that way we can actually figure out where they are later in the season once their behaviors and their patterns have kind of changed up. So hope this helped you. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think is going to happen. I just enjoy hearing other people's opinions. I know everybody hunts a little bit different, different areas, different tactics. It's completely understandable. A little bit skeptical, you know, but I guess we'll be finding out in a week. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.